Episode 3.
3.
Did you like it or did you hate it? Some people were talking like they didn't like it. I actually really enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot.
I mean, it was mid compared to how they started, but it's like not
Really?
every episode's gonna be a highlight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, think about it, man. We got 2 episodes in 1 week last week, so this was going to underwhelm just for the
Niggas thought it was mid,
And it was
I really enjoyed it.
I didn't think it was me. I'm just saying that's probably why people are disappointed. We started out with 2 episodes. We got a bunch of story.
Fair enough.
Niggas gotta relax their expectations, just like Coming to America, but that's a whole nother debate. We'll save that for later.
Miss Reporter Lady is out of her depth. I don't know if she's registering yet, but she's like getting into murky waters. Like she needs to pump her
If
brakes.
you find out Franklin got out of jail with no record at all,
ever being released,
be afraid. Be afraid.
Let me back out.
Maybe you should cancel that report that you planted. Maybe you should stop and focus on the
other stories.
The other stories,
because you might end up disappearing.
On the Wick scam. Focus on the Wick scam. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Focus on them people not getting their wick out there and Watts. Why niggas still got expired?
Focus on Fred Hampton.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was with Fred Hampton before he went to Chicago.
Yeah, go see how Fred's doing. Go see how Chairman Fred and them doing.
Jeez,
hell, go visit Huey, my nigga. Go visit Huey.
Yeah, they're making connections though. You see, they rush out to the what is his name? What is the guy? What's his name? The chairman. The guy who was helping with the real estate deal.
I can't remember what his name is, but yeah.
They ended up selling the bookstore. And that was the only part I didn't like. It was a little shiesty.
That was so dirty.
He didn't even have to do it like that. He could have been real with him.
He could have been.
And was like, listen, man, y'all gonna lose this shit anyway.
I actually liked it.
You liked that part?
I liked it because it's making Franklin into somebody that I kind of don't fuck with a tiny bit. And that roller coaster ride is something that a show like Power will never give us.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's no problem with not liking the main character over there. Let's say that.
Have you seen
there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
But in terms of Franklin, though, I feel like it would behoove him, especially at this time while he's Warren, to not create too many more enemies that he doesn't have to.
Correct. I agree
not
with
that they have a lot of power, but it's just like little threads like that end up coming to bite you in your ass later on.
Yep.
So, like, at least in the business realm, why wouldn't you keep your
people happy?
Not even keep you happy, keep your reputation clean.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you try to seem as an upstanding citizen to a civilian so that, you know, the facade stays up, right? Like, why do you want to be a shyster to everybody?
Yeah, no.
That seems kind of short-sighted to me.
But I do think it kind of speaks to him being a little bit jaded and
desperate.
Dealing with.
I think that's what it is. Like, he's acting erratically. He didn't. Even his dad tried to reason with him, like, man, you don't have to do it like that. Like, go to him, tell him, look, bank will take this shit in a little over a year anyways, right? So I can get you a payout now and move you to a new location and set you up. At least give them the option to make that decision. And then if they don't move, well, then you got to do what you do. At least you gave him every opportunity. But he lied to him from the jump.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
It was kind of unnecessary.
It was definitely unnecessary. But like I said, I like the dynamic of the fact that, like, I don't like that shit.
I mean, it's showing you that he's willing to do nasty work for his ultimate goal. I think that was the purpose of it. I think if there was a little bit more tact involved, it would have went a little smoother. But either way, he got what he needed.
He got
what he wanted.
I think it's lazy to want to be sitting there and like the character the entire time. Like,
I don't have to like you because either way, he was
not with every decision or.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're not going to agree with everything the main character does.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
but there's some cases where it's like, damn, you gonna hate this nigga. Like, he really played them. I feel like.
Yeah, no, he did.
I have a hard time believing that plot thread is sewn off. It's going to come back to bite him in the ass. So I'm just saying. Maybe he could have a little bit more foresight in some of these where you don't have to be heavy-handed. Don't. Because then people don't pay you no attention.
I agree with that.
That old lady going to be the shooter.
That's crazy.
Oso almost went on a rampage,
Just about to
or
say.
did go on a
My
rampage.
nigga Oso was a shooter like Oso and Reed was
Reed
Steph
was
Curry,
capping shit too.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
First of all, start calling that man by his name. His name
Gustavo?
is no Theodore.
Oh, him. Oh.
Teddy Little or some shit.
Teddy
Reed.
Little Senior or some shit like that.
No, bro, his name is Reed. He's Reed.
No, he ain't fucking Reed.
Fucking
Reed.
Ted's ass. Didn't we
First
talk
of
about
all,
Ted's last
Reed Dollars.
How in the fuck doesn't Oso know that Reed's in the CIA?
How didn't he know?
How
that's-
doesn't he know that?
That's a little weird.
Where did he think that he met old girl, the cop that he brought back in there, the FBI agent?
Right.
Where do you think that he found her?
Hell, and his shorty's brother.
Yeah. He was a soul snitch.
Yeah.
Hold on, like how doesn't he know that Reed is a cop? At least maybe he don't know that he's CIA, but at least know he's government in some kind of way. Come on, man.
Oso's job is not to ask questions.
But
He's
But
not
nigga,
there to
you
ask
started
questions.
working for him. Yeah, you started working with him. You got
He
your
does the
whole
work. He
setup.
doesn't ask questions.
He know your
Usually jump on
family.
this
You
nigga's
didn't know this nigga
payroll.
was in the CIA.
you eating
Doesn't
burritos
matter.
with the opposition, my nigga.
I thought that was a foregone conclusion. I just thought
No,
naturally,
it is.
like he's like, yo, I'm in the CIA, so just you know.
Or like, nigga, so you know, if you cross me, your ass will be El Deporte.
Yeah, like, man.
Will be back in San Diego.
I didn't know if that
wrestling.
was supposed to be like a big reveal, but I just naturally assumed that Oso knew that this nigga was in the CIA.
I can see that.
Such a shocker, like, fam.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm in the CIA.
Wanda showed up in this episode too.
Did she wake up? Is that what
Maybe
it is?
she gonna turn her life around. You think?
It looks that way.
It took a broken out tooth for her to realize what
A
the fuck.
rotten tooth.
So imagine looking the way Wanda look right now, and it's the
Crazy.
tooth coming out your mouth and making you
It's the tooth for me.
Realistically, that's like her fourth, fifth tooth.
Yo, bro, she just didn't realize she swallowed
Yo.
it.
It take one chiclet for you to come back here.
Bro, I think what zigged her the most was the lady just laughing at her.
Yeah, that was nuts. Both of them were laughing at her.
Put on your pillow.
Like, oh, that's
That shit
your
was
fifth tooth, baby. I lost all the D's.
Oh my god, yeah. Wanda's messed up. Oh, I told y'all about Man Boy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I told y'all.
Yeah.
Told y'all he should have kept Stanley or Scully.
Scully.
I keep wanting to call him Stacy.
He's always going to be Stacey.
Stacy, right? Yeah. No,
Appreciate all the work you've done, but you always going to be Stacey.
always gonna be Stacy.
For sure.
But yeah. I told y'all, man. You ambitious as fuck. Oh, your boy Franklin shook. Nigga, he on a fucking cane.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he supposed to be doing?
All this money Franklin making, he can't afford a chiropractor or massage therapist. Nobody
he was
thought to
fucked up.
take
He
him to
probably
physical
got
therapy?
shot in the spine, man. He probably got.
If y'all don't sign this nigga up for physical therapy and get this man some help,
He don't got time for that. Plus, I like the realism of them showing the after effects of that. Like, at least he didn't just, he was down bad for a couple episodes and now he popped back up walking normal
Yeah,
like
no,
nothing
he's-
ever happened
he's
to him. Like,
still affected.
He's fucked. He been a bit.
breathing all heavy.
How you doing, mom? he be in there laboring, but that's real though. Cause you ever known somebody got shot like that and didn't have no kind of like
Struggle or difference making.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I honestly feel like he should have had the guard with him instead of just after he got shot because he was moving too carelessly, and that's how you got shot because you were too comfortable.
Making too much money to be alone.
Yeah, B.
Franklin's mama out here acting aggressive after the cop
After
did
the
all that
tussle.
bullshit.
He's
Yeah.
an idiot.
Oh yeah,
He is
Big
a
time
fucking
idiot.
moron.
big time idiot.
What?
That's why he
what
got
was
moved.
the purpose of that?
That's why you got moved.
First of all, you lucky you still breathing, dog. And you might not be next week.
Fam.
You might not be.
You put your hands on my mama.
And she told Franklin to end it.
Yeah.
Listen
She didn't
here.
say hurt him. She didn't say take his life. She said
end it
now.
Meow.
Immediately, expeditiously.
If you saw what happened to
T.I.
your
voice.
partner, you gonna bark up that same tree, and all your partner did was overstep some boundaries with this nigga, and you abused his
This
mother.
nigga Franklin walked into Andre's house, shot him in the face, and walked. There isn't any paperwork on it. And you're gonna go walk his mother out of her house in the middle of the night at gunpoint and drive her out to a graveyard to scare her.
And put your hands on her.
Like, man, if that's not an idea of, hey, I'm white, I can do whatever the hell I want, and it's just I'm gonna just throw up these blinders and go white vision all the way.
Yeah, fam.
Like, man, I don't have no other explanation from that. Like,
There's
what are
none.
you thinking?
he ain't thinking.
You don't have the least bit of leverage. You work for this man. He putting money in your pocket.
Yep.
Listen,
He deserve whatever he got coming to him.
second and foremost,
He got
still
moved.
fuck Andre.
Oh,
Still
I mean,
fuck Andre.
Andre just got too big for his britches, man. He got out of his depth.
Yeah.
And once he realized all that, that's why I'm saying about the reporter, man. Listen, you can go down that hole if you want to, but be ready to give it up.
You ain't gonna come
be
back.
Be ready to give it all up. Yeah.
You cross that path, you ain't coming back.
Say your goodbyes, write your will, because they not playing. They playing for keeps.
They gonna take you to the king is what they gonna.
Same thing with Andre. Like, man, you clearly knew what was up, and you knew who all the players were too. Mm-hmm. You laid it all out. So what? You versus the United States government, and then even in there, like Franklin in your house, man, like he got interest to protect. At least say that shit when he walk out the door, and you can lock it behind you, get your gun or something. Nobody's standing apparently right next to you. I'm gonna still come after you, Franklin. I don't care.
When you're asleep,
shit, all right. Pow! All right. So it seems to be a running theme of like people coming after Franklin with reckless abandon.
And you're a reporter.
Yeah.
You definitely don't have no
protections. You could come up missing tomorrow and it'd be like 30 suspects. Like legit, it'd be like 30 suspects. They won't know where to start.
No leads, just vibes.
Everybody you never wrote after, any enemies you done created because of stories, like you will come up missing. I'm talking real life too. Like that's the thing.
But the thing about it is the fact that you hear so much about this guy and you still think, maybe I can be the difference maker. Maybe I can change.
I want to tell the story. I wonder if it's more about doing right to her or just cracking the story. Being the one to crack the story.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because to me, at that point, once I found out that all of that was going on with his case and it disappeared, well, now my attention is shifting away from Franklin Saint and is going towards whoever it is making this shit disappear. The government,
potential
the police
corruption.
Yeah. She seems like hyper focused on Franklin's story.
The book.
Which is terrible.
Sorry, close the book and keep it pushing, buddy. You don't go no further.
Yeah, don't tell her nothing.
Facts.
Let her
Play
find
the
out
stupid
the hard
game, you
way.
win a stupid prize. That should be a lesson to people in life, though, fam. When you want to dig up dirt and do something you ain't got no business doing, and you gotta live with them repercussions,
Just be ready to give it up.
Listen,
playing for keeps.
Yeah, fam.
Playing for keeps.
Keep that thing on you.
Facts.
And your family.
And your family.
Yeah.
And your family.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another Back of the Bus Squad episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Want to check out another episode related to this, go ahead and click that video to the left.
And if you want to catch up on some of our other episodes, make sure you click the playlist below.